So maybe another TINUBU will be impeached, but this one will not be impeached.
TINUBU ààrẹ yìí ọ̀nà wàhálà impeachment ń bọ̀ lórí rẹ̀ o ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀ o.
And TINUBU will finish his 2 term. Nothing will happen. Yeah, you know, that is, he has a bad mind towards TINUBU. He should go and sleep well. These are the people who said TINUBU will not win the election. Who is coming to impeach him? What offense has he committed? Who is going to sit down to impeach him? Although maybe he's a baby prophet. So there's no point in what he's saying. We only think death can impeach anybody. Death can tell me leave. Death can tell the other woman leave. But I've never seen any death. And TINUBU will finish his 2 term. Nothing will happen. Even Buhari that was sick, Buhari, which the Igbo said is dead, buried in Saudi Arabia, is still handed over to TINUBU. We know some people around Nigeria, some part of Nigeria, who live comfortable in propaganda. That's the Igbos. They can fight too, they can do anything. Even there was a time when TINUBU went for France. They said he went for treatment. This is how Buhari died in exile. Maybe TINUBU is dead. I was just laughing. So maybe another TINUBU will be impeached, but this one will not be impeached. He has not offended anybody. And it's his party that took the majority in the House and in the Senate. So what are you talking? Do you want to impose your boss? Look at Donald Trump. He makes sure every department of the area was rigged so that he can come. Then Senate is Republican. Democrat, House of Assembly is Republican. They make it collectively, they rigged the election and Donald Trump came back. So if you said you want to impeach Donald Trump, it will be difficult. He has perfected his job. The 4 years will come unless he or they brought down his plane. But the Lord said maybe China will bring another sickness that will make him look like a novice. That's the only thing we are expecting by July next year, not now.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
From the Revelation 2025, you already told us that some kings are going to be impeached, some will run away.
In Ogun State? Yes.
Now, regarding this Oba area of Ifo, there's a saying that he has a lot of connection, he's too big to be punished.
How can somebody be too big? When you commit this atrocity, even though people have been using him to do some dirty runs. Look at Saula in Nigeria. Look at Kayode Williams. And look at this man in Oshodi. What's the name of Adebayo Success? You know, everybody carries his own head and carries his own luck. Then why are you using your own to destroy other people? Proverbs 16. He said, man ways are prudent before him, but before God is a filthy rag. So that's what he said. So don't worry. Many others will commit. Many others will be dethroned in the east, in the south, that all the political parties put on the throne, and God did not know about them. So they will do something that will push them out of the seat. That's what happened.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
To run it all up, sir, there's a trending video of Portable where he's crying because he assaulted a government worker and they went back, shut down his business, his houses. So is there any message for Portable? Because
Portable is just like ant. He's a lawless boy. He didn't have home training. Do you remember what he said in Proverbs 3, from verse 16 down? He said, train your children on the way of the Lord. Can you compare Portable with Bob Marley? Can you compare Portable with Raskimono? Can you compare Portable with Jackson? Yeah? This is just an what comes, can anything good comes from Portable? No. He's just a ruffian. He's just what? He's a ruffian. So we should just leave the matter. I'm too big to talk about Portable. God did not know about Portable. They created him, they had angel to monitor him. Exodus 23, verse 20. He said he will send an angel to go ahead of us. Then Isaiah 40, from verse 1 to 10. He said we are all animal. But the moderate animal live in the house. bush meat live in the bush. So automatically, if you're on drug, once your head is not complete all the time, so what do you expect? So what do you expect? So that's the problem. There's no any advice until maybe look at Fela. Fela came from Ogun State. But a lot of all his songs today, we are still playing it. When you get to France, when you get everywhere, look at the French people. This year, 2 times, they are going to strike. Here, France will strike. All the atrocities which France people has done to African people, they are going to get the reward this year. Then all what they did to Gaddafi, they will get the reward this year. Then there is no how, nobody can pull them back. Sarkozy and how they borrow money from Libya president, how they did everything, how they planned the coup, how he was. I told them before, 20 years. Those who knows about the death of Gaddafi, the Lord will disgrace them as a nation, as a person, as a father. Those who are sat down, just like those people who sat down to arrange the killing of Sarawiwa and Bola Ige. Before the end of this year, you will see they will confess, and the Lord is going to deal with their family squarely. Nahum 1, Nahum 2. Then he said in the book of, I think Nahum said, 18. Hello. Then he said in Malachi 3, verse 18, he says, this year that we know the difference between the good, because this is a year of vengeance. Anybody who did good before, they will get their reward. Those that did bad, they will pick it up. Isaiah 3:10, 11. He says, say it to the righteous, that it shall be well. And say it to the bad, that this is it. This is what is going to happen. So God bless you.
Thank you very much. So, for a while now, you have been teaching us that we should go back to farming. That is part of the revelation for the year 2025, sir. So what do you think about GMO, which is genetically modified organisms?
They have introduced that to us. It will only plant cancer in every family. We don't need it. In my village, they are Okitukpa or Ondo. We believe the maize we removed from our farm last year. You know what I'm saying? That we removed from our farm last year, we will dry it. Yes. Then when we are going to a new farm, we collect it there. We don't need GMO. The northerners may need GMO if they want mass production. But down from Obodaba, Imo, Enugu, Ablambra, Benin down, we know how we do our preservation of our maize, of our cocoa yam, of our white yam, of our yellow yam, and that's all. So we don't need GMO. They've just brought that to plant sickness into us. A plant, GMO, anything from GMO, you cannot reproduce it the next year. So when you plant it, you finish it, that's the end. So we don't need it. That cannot happen. They've brought it to Nigeria, but we didn't take it. And that is what is planting cancer in the body of a lot of people. They've tried us a lot. Even the COVID, they were thinking it's going to damage Africa. So automatically, I need the GMO seed. Agbon, anebashengbe. Agbado, anebashengbe. We have varieties of yam in my village. We have a pink yam. We have yellow yam. We have akoishu. We have ewura. We have all these things. So we have a barn that we use to reproduce all what we want. So we don't need any GMO. We don't need it. Even all the chicken they are eating. Like me, I don't eat agriculture. Chicken is the local chicken I normally eat. And it could be 2 times in a year. And when I get to abroad, I don't eat their food. No. I only eat green plantain, cook the plantain. Even the pineapple I don't take. Even the orange juice I don't take. So automatically I know, I just traveled there, and my body never knew I traveled. So I don't need to eat their things. So when I come back, I come to face trouble. No, I won't do that. Now I can see hit the road and trek 14,000, 16,000, 3.5 hours. I will walk and come back and sweat and come above. That's all. So I can take rodo, salt, and curry without anything. So the GMO will not do Nigeria any good. We never do us any good. We should, our way of planting, our way of securing, keeping our fruit, don't collect grains from government. We do have grains by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want GMO. We discussed that that was last year, when the rich people, the richest man in the world, want to come and give it to them in the north. No, it will not work. You know, God knows how to protect the poor people. God knows how to protect the poor people. So if anybody wanted to send us to early grave, God knows how to protect us.
Yes.
Because Proverbs 16, then Isaiah 3, 10, 11, then Revelation 22, verse 11, he said, tell the bad people to deviate. But later he said, continue what you are doing. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things. Then Psalm 49, then Jeremiah 17, he said everything. Then when you look at what he said, Deuteronomy 8:18, he said, only me, God, who can give you power to be rich. So what do everybody want? Profit. What do everybody want is profit. What does everybody want is profit. But you should remember, Proverbs 28 verse 10, 10:28 or 10:28 said, the idea of a righteous person will always end up with joy. That's what he said. I think 10:28. Only about Olododo ayọ̀ ni ọjà sí. So that's what he said.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you, sir.
It's an honor to have you on set.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.